In this video, I'm going to show you a quick system which I guarantee if you follow, you will get results. Now, essentially it's about building a list, but you'll get sales as well in pretty much every case if you do this right. So you can do this with PDFs, you can do this with plugins, i.e. software. So just for argument's sake, I already have one set up here, so I'm just going to click through. So I'll just name the product, whatever, and choose either WordPress plugin or PDF, and then move on. And then you would put your landing page together. Now, the aim here is to build a list, but of course we want to make money as well. So we choose a template, any template, doesn't make any difference. And obviously you would edit that to fit your product. So whether it's the PDF or the plugin, whatever it is, you just edit the template, and then you would add your autoresponder code in there. So if I double click there, you can see up here, actually you can't see that, but the screen is too big. Let me just drag this in a moment. So you would just click there and then add your autoresponder code in there. And I'm sure you've been through the training anyway, so you would have seen this, but you can add Aweber, GetResponse, MailChimp, or HTML. Just drop your code in there and save. And then once you have that, you would, let me drag this screen in a little further, you would update or publish, click yes. And now you can now grab your link. So this one here, so you can see I only named it product name 8, but you know, if you'd have done this properly, then it would have a nice name in the URL, or you can use Google, or you can use Bitly. Anyway, I'm just going to copy that one, and there's my landing page. Okay, so that will have my autoresponder code in there, and now we're ready to get started. Now what we need to do here is we're going to send traffic via solo ads. Now you may have heard good and more than likely bad stories about solo ads. But let me tell you, they actually work if you choose the right solo ad provider. Now you have to set everything up. So initially you need the product, so you can do that very, very easily with DigiBiz, as I've just shown you, but you already know that. So it can be a PDF, it can be a software-based product, i.e. one of the plugins. Now because software has a greater perceived value, then giving away software is going to work very, very well. But what you need to do is you need to find a product that kind of relates to whatever you're giving away. So if you go over to Warrior Forum, for example, ideally you need to find a product which has a low entry front end. So what I mean by that is something that might cost around $7, but has a strong funnel. Now, if I click on this one, you can actually check. If you click products there, you can see the entire funnel. So the front end in this case is $11.92. So that would probably be a little bit expensive for this particular method. Ideally, it'd be around about $7. So you'd find a product with about $7 front end and a good funnel. I mean, this one's got a great funnel, but look for something with kind of a lower front end entry. And the reason for this is when you're sending out to solos, if the entry point, the entry price is cheap enough, then some people will jump on. Okay, so they'll purchase that product. And once they've made that micro commitment, i.e. they've paid $7 for the front end, there's a very good chance that they're going to buy more products in the funnel. And what this means is, you know, 1 or 2 sales may cover the cost of the solo ads, and you're building a list at the same time. So it's like building a list for nothing. And once you have a list, obviously you know that you can mail that list and you can make more money. So number 1, choose a product. Set up your product campaign inside of DigiBiz. Again, it can be PDF, it can be software based, it doesn't make any difference. Then choose your landing page template and edit that. Now you'll need to set up a list in your autoresponder that remains specific to this product. And then what you need to do is you need to find a product over on Warrior Plus. As I've already explained, it should be a low ticket front end. So entry level front end with a strong funnel. The next thing you need to do is to put together an autoresponder series. Now what that means is a series of emails which go out as soon as people subscribe. So people are going to subscribe in order to get your software or your PDF, whatever it is. And then these emails are going to go out. The first one is a welcome. So you can include the download link in the welcome email just in case people missed it. And then you can start selling to them. So you want to follow up with related content and then links to that first product that you found over on Warrior Plus. And then set up follow-up emails to go out every day or every couple of days, whatever you want to do. This is quite an old series here, but nowadays I'd be inclined to do it every day for at least the first 10 days, because you want to be fresh in people's minds, you want to be promoting, and you want to be making money. Now, some will say that this will annoy your prospects, the people that subscribe, but ultimately you're paying for them to be on your list. You're in business to make money. If people don't like it, they will unsubscribe. That's just the nature of this business. So make sure you have your full autoresponder series set up before you run any solo ads. Now let's talk about solo ads and where to actually buy decent ones. So in terms of Facebook, I'd recommend checking out Solo Ad Testimonials. So if you just put Solo Ad Testimonials in there, join the group, and then look for sellers with good feedback. So all of the sellers that are selling good solo ads are going to appear here. People are going to recommend them. So you can see down here, you can see how many clicks they're getting and, sales. So tier 1, you're always going to be looking for tier 1 solos. Sales, ideally, you want to be looking for sales because obviously you want to make money as soon as possible. And just go through and see who's doing what. And then another great one is, I think it's pronounced Udemy, not to be confused with the video tutorial site, but this is another solo ad platform. So you'll find tons of solo ad sellers on here, and you can check out their feedback as well. So it's worth checking out both of those. And lastly, let's have a look. Pallab. Pallab is well known in the IM industry anyway, so he's using his know-how, his experience, and his lists to crush numerous leaderboards, and you can buy solo ads from him. Let me just show you how much. Let me just show you some of the results first, so you can see that these are real results. So you can start at the low end, so buy 100 clicks, and 100 clicks, these guys are getting sales. So it's not going to cost you a lot to get started, and there's a very good chance that you're going to make sales from the word go, which is very unusual in this business. So there's no waiting around for traffic. You buy the solo from Pallab or from one of the other providers I've just shown you. Provided you've got everything set up correctly, you'll start to receive traffic within the time period that the solo ad provider gives you. So it might be 24 hours, might be a couple of days. But as soon as the traffic starts, your list will grow, and there's a very good chance that you'll start to make sales straight away. So let me just show you how much this would cost. So starting off, you can start off for $60. Now I know for many of you watching this right now, $60 might be too much, but remember, this is instant. So even if you don't have $60 right now, save it up, put that $60 together and use it, because you'll build a list instantly. Okay, so you'll build a list instantly and you'll potentially make sales, and those sales will potentially cover the cost of your solos. And then you have that list and you can mail to it as often as you like. And when you do that, obviously you make money.